Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Last time Maya got arrested, we talked to Gumshoe, talked to the witness, talked to Mr. Grossberg, and then we talked to Maya again. And I think we're almost done with this first part of the investigation, then we'll get into the trial. But we'll see what happens when we get in there. So let's just jump in. I believe we've already done everything we can do here, so we're just gonna move on back to the Gateway Hotel since I believe that's the last place we need to go to. Oh, good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. How you service, sir? Oh, right. I just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know what Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no! Hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Oh, wait. Now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Yeah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. Wright of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Oh, right, sure. White.
Oh.
Mr. White? A Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name?
White. That was his name. My sister told me. Sorry.
Wright was the name of the guy who ruined me and Miles' mother. Could it be a coincidence?
I might be a bit distracted.
Yeah, I know, you're playing on your own Switch right now.
I'm playing Animal Crossing.
Okay, so let's examine the drawer now. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Oh, wiretap? Why would a woman like her be doing... What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap, added to court record. Found in Miss May's hotel room. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright? I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For my sake. I'll get to this woman's wait. I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Mr. May. In court. Okay, so now we are moving on to the trial, I believe.
Finally.
Into two parts. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. And we are starting, and there's Edgeworth. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Dog?
Miles Edgeworth.
Oh, it's actually...
I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts for this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer to the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir! I'm the detective in charge of homicides down the precinct, sir. Okay, I think that voice actually works a lot better. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the events of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to be struck by blunt objects, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling that it a statue. I guess it is the same either way. Floor plans added to court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence. She did, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Oh, I hit that button by accident. Witness testimony, Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witnesses say they saw Miss Maya Fey the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey! Mike just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness' testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have suspected Maya would know something of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Maya Fey's arrest. Here we go. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. I don't need to do that. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Let's press it. What is that? What's your reason? I thought that had something. Let's press this too. Hold on just 1 second. Okay, okay, now we got somewhere. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? What, did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes! Yeah! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. Oh, there was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Witness testimony, hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the words Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why did you testify by this vile piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. I'm just giving the suspect I examined the crime scene, the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Okay, before we actually dive into this, let's see what we do have. Time of death, September 5th, 9 p.m. Single blunt was drawn. Oh wait, death was instantaneous. She died right away.
Yeah, so she couldn't have written it.
Yeah. So we find the right statement. We can present that. That's definitely the one. Okay. I keep hitting A when it's supposed to be X. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want to clarify for me. I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? Not happening. You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no buddying your way out of this one, detective. Murmuring. Gavel. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately, who wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... I see. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
Oh, heck you.
Oh no, what? A contradiction went out the window. What? A second autopsy report was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there was a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it is quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham.
You're a sham.
You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason can you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this case report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Died from a blow by blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. And the curtain closes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call this next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Murmuring. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Wait, I'm about to catch a fish. Wait,
Alice, you're up. Wait, you still got some time.
Okay.
Witness, your name, please.
Well, I just caught it. Wait.
Okay.
April May.
Why did that jiggle?
Don't blame me. Blame the
Why
developers.
is she winking? Okay. Oh, I caught a tire. That's really nice.
Those really tire me out.
Shut up. April May at your service. Wink. Oh, her even cutesy. Gosh dang.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, Your Honor. Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fane Company law offices.
That's right, big boy. Oh, fudge, ew.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. Was he done this testimony you wanted to speak for a while?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out in the window, you know. Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, this is the only time you have got to do a voice for
I
this.
saw a woman with long hair being attacked. That was really quiet. Sorry.
It's fine.
The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. That sounds so weird.
Don't worry, this is gonna be the only time you get to do a voice like this, I believe. in
I
this
sound
game.
like trash. And then the woman with
Maybe.
long hair. She kind of slumped.
What?
You know that person we saw in the beginning
Yeah.
that killed?
Mia. Yeah, I know. That guy.
Is it really a guy?
It's a guy.
It is?
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking of her color schemes and his color schemes. And it might be Mr. White. I think it maybe you don't,
I'm not telling you.
well, I know that, but that's my prediction. It's really bad. Stop it. You're making me feel uncomfortable. You're making me feel self-doubting.
Okay, go. Just do me-
The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink.
I thought I told you not to do ones on winking.
He doesn't seem to mind.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Well, wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination?
Yes, please.
I thought the witness' testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination.
I found a
Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Okay. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Witness's account. Don't do the voice, so I'm just gonna... It was like 9 o'clock at night.
I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I
You
saw
don't
a
have to do-
woman
you don't have
with
to do-
long hair
I-
being attacked. I don't care.
Do we have anything that can contradict what she said, though?
No. 'Cause that's who was being attacked.
Yeah. So we'll probably got to press some of these statements. So
Well,
what?
not this one.
Not that
We
one.
know. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Okay.
Pressing that one. How do you know she was the defendant?
Oh, well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? Ugh.
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right.
I question the testimony.
I question the testimony. Hold on a minute! That testimony stinks!
What?
That testimony stinks. Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
No.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning of I'm sorry. Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean...
Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
That was really
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Roar. Oh, she's twitching. What are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all of the trifling little details were necessary, darling. What?
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink.
If you're gonna keep winking, if I don't tell you to, witness, please stop! Your testimony again, if you would.
If you would.
Damn, you almost had her.
Mm.
Well, at least we get a different one now, so we can use this.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
I did see everything I did. Okay. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Have you noticed my voice has changed for her at least 5 times during this whole
Yeah.
entire video? Ugh.
And then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. That kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think.
And I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna be contradicting here.
Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I'm so sorry.
From the distance of the hotel room, there's no way she could have known that was a clock.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I keep
I
changing the voice.
see. I only wish you had been more so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I don't really do that though.
I can do that.
You could.
I just see everything I did. The victim, the woman,
You don't-
first,
yeah.
then the girl
Yeah.
in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit
Hippie
her
clothes
with
is
that
like-
weapon.
honestly-
I saw it, I did.
I think hippie clothes maybe put it nicely for Maya.
That clock on
there it
the
is.
kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think.
How
So
could she know? It was a clock.
exactly, Miss May.
Yes.
What you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing. Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
Aaron.
Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Oh no.
Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
No, wait.
Ooh, objection.
Objection! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue of trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Objection! I don't need to voice objections. That's not really necessary. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Well,
Murderer.
only once.
I got a futon.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, well, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? Well, that's because I heard it. Yes, I heard. My voice just cracked. I heard it. It said the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fane Company.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from. I heard it from my hotel room. Hee hee.
The law offices of Fane Company where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Never.
Nope. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because
She couldn't have
she
heard
couldn't
it.
have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. I think I might have said the wrong thing. You have proof that she could not?
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, we do actually. Amateurs. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn, time to switch directions, quick. Where are you to proceed, Mr. Wright? Nope. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. Okay, so I said the wrong thing. It could
What?
have rung. I said you couldn't have heard it. I was supposed to say
Well,
you
yeah,
couldn't have
because it
rung.
was not working. so
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
empty,
That's what I should have said. Your Honor, members of the court. It's inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. The clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Let's see. Whoa! Amazing! Might as well go right at this. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have run. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May. Tisk tisk. Huh? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty, somehow. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. Oh, that's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Yes.
Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is the cell phone. Oh, I keep hitting A. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wow, that was really different.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought up to my attention.
He looks so mad.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fellow. Let's hear the conversation. You got two voices here.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court?
Yes.
Just how did you know that that weapon was the clock?
Objection. Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. I forgot. I can't.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, of course we do. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts the piece of evidence we already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. The clock itself, because it says, made by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, Sears is not on sale today? Yeah. Okay.
Oh my!
I think your voice should probably be deeper now, since she's mad.
What's it to you, porcupine head?
Not that deep. Not that deep.
What's it to you, porcupine head?
That's good.
That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Wow, die.
That was a crack.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. And back to normal. And back to normal.
Oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Wait.
Scary.
Yeah.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Glaring at Phoenix. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Yes.
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held a clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There was no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Bro, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. And this is the one we show the wiretap, I believe. Have a look at this. Yeah.
That?
I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Faye's phone, were you not?
Oh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous! Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Yes.
Absolutely. Even if that were the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is the phone itself once again. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to me for. What? Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time.
That was really awkward.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Table slamming. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
I've never heard a noise like that.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? Oh, man. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl? Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seeing the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Miss May.
What is it to you, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone of that voice, will you? I just messed up.
You killed her, didn't you?
So she is?
Order! There will be order!
What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping. Oh! Wait, so all she did was a little wiretapping, so she sent Mr. White on her.
So you admit you tapped her
we
phone.
got something going. But wait! I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm a good girl.
Really? Can you prove it? No way she can prove it.
You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer? But I can prove it, and I will. That was really weird.
You can't be serious. No way.
The bell bottom. Bell bottom. Bell bottom?
I think you were thinking bellboy there.
There we go. Way, I say way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night? Why, that's just when I was getting in room service from my sweet bellboy. Oh.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee. You know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Ice coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
A bellboy.
Bellboy! Oh,
I had enough of the winking. I told you not to do that. Ergo, the... I had an accent there for a second there.
I really made a weird,
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
Wait, are you gonna cut that out?
So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever.
It's still a crime.
Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
So is she
No!
helping
They're
Mr.
going
Wright?
to just walk away? There's no
Wait,
way I can win
Is
this
she
unless the
helping
time is made to
Mr.
the murder.
White? Cause he had a he bellboy dude. It's Mr. White.
Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. I think we should call the bellboy as a witness.
Yes.
The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
Wait, but what?
I know.
okay, I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
You expect longer episodes then, because we're gonna be in trouble.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason?
Yeah.
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer and thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot.
Watch us accidentally get her guilty.
Definitely not gonna give up. Not when it comes. I think.
Okay.
I think we should just accept the condition. Oh wait, I got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool, you fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to stand.
Is he here?
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. He does. He has a set. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of my work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
In the middle of his
But that tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado,
How close is the hotel?
I have no
to
idea.
The court?
I have no idea. Distances are never explained here. The witness may begin. The witness may begin his testimony.
Reality is a hologram. The world is no. What is it?
Well, this illusion, the universe is a hologram. Bye, goes bye.
Bye, go bye.
Very good, sir.
The universe is a hologram.
Okay, Miss May's room service. I'm the head bellboy of the fine Geewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe that I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for a nice coffee to be brought her at 9 on the dot, sir.
At 9 on the dot.
I brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now, mine will be finished. So, given the situation, we're just gonna press everything, see what happens. Because we have a full health bar, we should be fine. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Well, what? Anything required of me, sir? I check in with guests, check out guests, I clean rooms, I make beds, I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May impersonally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I received a call after 9 a.m. even from our guest Miss May. I don't think we'll get anything from that one. Let's do that one. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail. Confirmed the details several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. That's it. I brought it up to her precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9 o'clock, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that I be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee. I like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door. I knocked on the door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Pressing this. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? But absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir, is an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she favored me with an embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for a kiss, sir. Not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I should never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. The bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait, please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. The charade of this justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I will give you one more question, that's all. Okay, this is really it? Now this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? We already talked about the room service quite a bit. Bed making would not be relevant at all. So I think we're just gonna talk about the check-in. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Huh? Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Oh, well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance for a lover there. What did you say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Oh.
I object! That was objectionable! Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Huh? He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir.
It's Mr. White.
Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. White? Who is this other person? Simple. It was Miss April May, the man with Miss May, the bellboy, the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oh! Your Honor, as had been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a little convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and the defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
Yay?
September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
Aww. Aww, that's so cute. I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his with his eyes wide and trembling lip.
I think it'd be people like... He was like down at the stand.
Trembling lips?
When he was like, leaning on his stand, like in shock.
Okay, keep going. It sent shivers up my spine.
You say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
I got a great lead in today's trial.
Oh, a lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry, I'll find it by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of Miss April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Miss May testimony added to the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It's up to me to set her free. To be continued.
Woo, that's the end.
So we're gonna end this here. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and if you want to see more like this, just hit the notification bell. And we will see you all next time with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Goodbye.
Yay!